If you ask yourself 2 questions, you will see that punishment cannot work. Question number 1, what do we want the other person to do? If you ask only that question, it tricks you into thinking that punishment sometimes works. Because sometimes through the use of punishment, you can get somebody to do something. But ask the second question and you see it never works. Second question, what do we want the other person's reasons to be for doing what we want them to do? Ask those 2 questions, no more punishment. Same with reward. Yeah.
How about setting boundaries for children?
Let's set boundaries. It's very important, but not for children, for any human being. Any human being who is violating a need of yours and is unwilling to negotiate about it, tell them what you are going to do and do it. Use protective use of force. But do that with everybody. Don't think that's just with children. We all need clarity. If a basic need of yours isn't getting met in your relationship with me and I'm not willing to talk about it, tell me what you're going to do to protect yourself and do it. But don't use any punishment. Don't get that mixed up with punishment. No, children do not need punishment. And children do not need boundaries. All human beings need boundaries in the way that I'm describing it.
What about a privilege that is given within that boundary?
What do you mean by a privilege? A reward?
The use of a vehicle.
Yes.
When following certain boundaries that I have.
So you have a car, and if anybody's going to use your car, you would like them to agree to drive it without drinking any alcohol.
Or using drugs.
Boy, you're a hard mother to live with. Okay, then I would say that at the next time I see you using any drugs while you're driving, I will no longer give you my car. I'm not trying.
That's not punishment.
It depends. If you think they're wrong and you want to make that rascal suffer, yes. If you have in your thinking that they were wrong and you're trying to punish him, but it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like you would like to protect some property of yours, and
mostly him.
or to protect him. You see, or to protect him. So if that's your only intention, you're not intending to make him suffer, I would say it's a protective use of force, not the punitive. The other person may see it as punitive. That's another issue. If persons only know punishment, of course they're going to have trouble making this differentiation. The main thing is that we see the difference. That we make sure we never take any action that's intending to make another person suffer. Whenever that's our intention, we're going to create more violence on this planet, which is not what we need on this planet. Yes?
Is it the same general concept for rewards? When a person gets paid, you get paid for a book.
I hope I don't. I hope I don't. I hope you don't give me that money as a payment. I hope you give it to me to nurture what I am doing. I hope you see that money as a gift. I hope you don't see it as payment. I wish we had the time to go through that every time somebody gets a book. The only thing is it usually takes me an hour to make this clear to people, so I don't know how I can get that hour with everybody who wants to. I don't want anybody to buy my book. I want them to have it. I wouldn't have written it if I didn't want them to have it. I hope people would realize that for me to have time to write things like books and to do the other work that I do, it would help me to give me some money. So I hope you didn't pay money for the book. I hope you gave me money for the book. How will you know the difference? You will have enjoyed it if you gave me the money. If you didn't, you won't enjoy giving it. So that's why I never tried to give money if it's a payment. I try only to give money when it's a gift.